Okay. And where
Yay, we're in.
are we in? Still says it's still going. Is it, oh, ah, okay.
Happy New Year!
That's my, those are my New Year toys. Okay.
I love it.
Happy New Year. We're double stated represented as of the moment. We got Wisconsin and Iowa Wisconsin represented, and Iowa is in the house.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
And I thought my new Kizzy was going to be on, and she lives in Michigan, but I met her in Wisconsin, and she might even be in Dallas. So I don't know where she is, but
Oh, so many states.
so many, so many. Hopefully, she knows the time zone because I don't know where she is right now. And Michigan is Eastern, so
Ah,
she hopefully is not on Michigan time. Okay,
we'll watch for her.
yeah. All right. So we got exciting things to share. We got some recognition. We got birthdays, anniversaries, a makeover contest. We got things. We're glad we got our Mary Kay family on here. We're live on YouTube, so I don't have to record it, so people can go back and watch it if they missed it. We love you all, and we're so glad you're here. Yes. See, throw us a car picture up so we can see that today because that was pretty spectacular.
It was fun.
We got a couple car pictures picking up car number 4.
Pammy representing the Rising Fire Unit.
Our mother in love. Yes, ma'am. And tomorrow morning, you guys are going to want to listen to Vox ASAP because Cece has a story for you about today, okay? Which I am not going to tell you and I'm not going to wreck it. I'm going to let Cece tell you that story tomorrow
It's
on,
really good.
on the car pickup today, okay?
It's really good.
So please tune into Vox tomorrow morning if you would be so kind as to do so. All right. Ashley, would you please lead us off with birthdays and anniversaries, please? That would be so awesome.
Yes. So we are celebrating a lot of birthdays in the month of July. So put your hands together for Carrie Leet, Bethany Legan, Amy Hawkins, Marianne Deaver, Angela Ruzian, Angelica McKenzie, Annalise Jagabowski, Joy Rudit, Sandy Pagenkoff, Trista Deaver. It's like there's going to be lots of parties at the Deavers. Kathy Long, who is on my team. Hey, Kathy. And then Shanna Aguilar. Woohoo! Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, July babies.
Fun.
And a shout out our anniversaries. Read from the bottom to the top, please.
Bottom to the top. All right. So we have Rhonda Kadrowski from the MAC unit with 2 years. Kathy Long from the MAC unit with 2 years. Carrie Faber from the Rising Fire unit with 4 years. And Dawn Emanuele on the MAC unit with 22 years.
Wow.
22 years. 22 years.
She
Y'all,
even look 22.
I know.
right. Get excited because I'm also going to start. I not only started going back months ago and sending birthday postcards, but I'm also, as of July, I'm sending out anniversary cards. And I've got a handful that are really blingy. So I told my assistant, Christine, the people that have been in a long time, they get the really blingy ones. They get the extra blingy ones. Wow. Yes. 22 years. Wow, wow, wow. Well, you can't be in 22 years if you don't stay in a year, right?
Yeah.
Or 2 or 5 or 10, right? Right. Okay. So thank you, Ash, for reading those. And before we move on to recognition, do any of you have anything that you'd love to share about either year-end finish or a client idea or just anything that you're excited about for your business? Could be in the last several weeks or anything that happened to you in the last seminar year that you're excited about. I'll hold up my coffee, let anyone chat.
Lisa, can I share?
Yeah, Anne Marie, go ahead.
Oh, hi. I don't have my camera on. I just came in. I'm glowing from mowing the lawn. So, um, um, a first time this year, very happy to report that I had a in-person order, a texting order, and a website order that paid for my last minute June order that I did on the last day of the month. I was
Nice.
just so excited.
Congratulations, Anne Marie. That is
Yeah.
awesome. That
Yeah,
is awesome.
all repeat customers that just randomly ordered. So
Awesome.
it was very exciting.
Awesome.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome. Who else would like to share?
I can share. So I had a party close on Sunday. I did a party for all of my amazing customers. I do that every year in June because it's June Boom. And I sold $600 at that party. So yeah, that was amazing. And I love to just celebrate, get my customers involved in the celebration alongside us.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yes. Yes, because they love that.
Yes.
Congrats, Ash.
Thank you.
Congrats. Congrats. All right. Anyone else?
I missed the question.
The question was anything that you want to share, a victory, a seminar victory, could be in the last couple of weeks, could have been the last day of the month, or anything in the last Mary Kay seminar year that you're particularly proud of.
Well, the end and stuff like that, reaching out, like you said, to all your clients. And so I was able to connect with 5 of my clients. And so some of them placed orders, and then I have meetings scheduled coming up in July. So that was thrilled. And I just got off the phone with a new person that found me on the website and a $300 order. So yes, it works.
Congratulations, Rhonda.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Well, here's a great place to give you a shout out because there was this contest that was kind of quiet that Mary Kay put out, where if you moved up to team leader from April, May, or June, and you had been a star team builder, you would get recognition at seminar. And the reason I say it was kind of a quiet contest is because the company didn't really talk about it that much. And our reds were up and down. So all of our reds didn't qualify for it because they already passed it. Well, guess what, Rockstar Rhonda Deaver, you did qualify for it, and you're going to get seminar recognition for being a team leader.
That's awesome.
Yes, yes, it is. It is. So congratulations. So now your senior director also had one person move up to team leader.
Heck yeah.
Congratulations. I'm excited to see whatever that bling button looks like, whatever that'll be. Very good. All right. Anybody else?
I'll say that I had my best retail year ever.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
The best retail year ever. I love it.
Yeah, pretty well.
Yes. Yes, that is awesome. And then may I add, I have a new client that I have because we are a Cadillac unit. And I was at church the other day and she's the new church secretary. And she put a note on my car and said, "Hi, I see you go here. My name's Alenia. I need a Mary Kay lady. Would you please call me?" So I was like, yeah, I'll call you. So I texted her immediately, said, "Just got out of church. I'm headed to a couple of other appointments. May I call you this evening?" "Yes, that's great." Saw her yesterday, July 1st. So I started out the new year with a new client. She hasn't had Mary Kay in 10 to 12 years. So here's a little side note. It was the car. She wasn't looking at catalogs. She wasn't talking to somebody. It was literally the car and her remembering that she liked Mary Kay and decided after she saw the car that it'd be a good time to restart using products. So she placed a $186 web order before I got there yesterday. Not for any of the things we talked about on the phone.
Nice.
And then when I got there, placed another $80. So she now has all the colors she wants, all the foundation, CC cream, and everything that goes along with that, you know, your primers and your brushes and your sprays and powders. and said next time that she would like to get back into Mary Kay skincare, of which I gave her samples. She was awesome. So I started the new seminar year with a $300 order and a brand new client because of our pink Cadillac excellence. Yes. I can't wait for you guys to meet her. I'm just going to recruit her. Melania,
There we go.
Shout out.
shout me out. Okay.
Did you see Steph's message as well?
No.
She gained a new skincare client. It is her best friend of 35 years. So, hey, there's always more skin in your life, right?
Yes.
Congrats, Steph.
Congratulations, Steph G. I want to give a shout out to Steph G too, because she's also on a personal health journey and she is killing it right now. Killing it. And has been giving me a little bit of details. And congrats, Steph G. I know you're feeling better. And yeah, when you feel better, smile bigger, everything just seems to work out for you a little bit better, right? When you feel better, yes. You hit your goal? Yes, Steph G. Woo!
Can't wait to squeeze you on Monday.
Love it. I love it. And I have an idea. 35 pounds gone. She just said, gone. It's gone. Congratulations. I have an idea. On Monday at the party, I want to broadcast the recognition. Okay. Because Wit Diggity is too far away. So I want to broadcast when we do the recognition part of the party. I know sometimes I've done that in the past, but I definitely want to make sure that I'm doing that on Monday. Okay. So you're not going to get like top 10 or anything like that tonight. You're not going to get that. You're going to have to wait until Monday. Okay. But we will broadcast it for our out of staters, mostly for Whitney's sake. All right. Does that sound good, Wit Diggity? All right. Very good. All right. Very good. Cece, what's next on our recognition list? What are we recognizing?
Well, we've got some not only active June Boom participants, but we've got some year-long recognition as well. So let's start with simply our active team members. Would you say so, Mom? Our gals placing active orders in June?
Sure. Are you going to share your screen for that?
Nope.
Nope. Nope,
If
she's
you
not.
place an active order in June,
All right. If you place an active order in June. Okay. We do have graphics. We have graphics, you guys. We're getting fancy. We're getting fancy. We've got some graphics. Okay. All right. So we're going to, all right. I thought you were putting those up. That's why I'm confused. I'm sorry.
Not for that one, that's all.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot happening over here.
I know. Everyone be patient. Thank you. Cease, but you have this one, right? Of mine? That's the one. So when you were talking about June Boom, that's what I thought you were going to put up. Okay. Well,
you know who you are.
Well, all right. You know, you just have to love us because we're just real and we're just trying to figure it out. Okay. So, okay. What are we recognizing next, Cece? Is it the 400s then for the next category up for June Boom?
Yeah, yes, and.
Yes, and.
Let's do this because it's up there.
Okay. Mac unit. Mac unit. 700 achievers. Okay, so this is real life and we're just gonna go like this.
Yep.
Okay. Mac unit achievers 700 earned the mug. I know you're loving the mug. Congratulations to Andrea, Steph Lazars, Dory, Ashley, Rhonda, Wit Diggity, Maggie Fortman, Sandy Pagankoff, and your fearless leader. And
and in the Rising Fire unit, these ladies earned their 400 coasters, as would have the previous group of gals, and they were also our 700 achievers for June. So shout out to Bethany, Christy, and B-Rad for that. And then we've got some year-long consistency as well with our 700 wholesale. So we want to shout out These beautiful gals, three of which are on the screen. Rhonda, Ashley, Dory, Andrea, and Lisa Cadillac Mack leading by example, alongside yours truly, as well as Christy Jorgensen and Bethany Scott from the Rising Fire Unit. And I've got Bethany Scott earning all 4 prizes, and I know that there are many of you as well. I'm guessing a lot of these ladies also earned all 4 prizes from our recognition, right?
So the June Boom thing went out a million times on Facebook.
Right.
So who earned the 1,000 was actually Andrea, Sandy Pagankoff, Dory Anderson, and Rockstar Rhonda Deaver all did 1,000 or more. So they're also getting the bracelets with the coasters, with the 225 earrings. So that's going to be amazing. You guys are going to love those coasters, by the way.
They're so nice.
They are. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're really cool. They're really cool. By the way, Cece, I need one of your extra ones. Okay.
I was just writing that down.
Yep, great. All right. So I also want to shout out that we had in the MAC unit 26 consultants did an active order. 26 in active order. 10 consultants bumped it up to 400. So they did 225 and were in the $400 category. Okay. And Val Beardsley was just at a 400 there. And then we had 9 $700 winners and 5 $1,000 winners as well. So yeah, there was a lot happening. We had 40% of the MAC unit placed any size order in the month of June. So that's a big deal. 40% is a really, really big deal. Really big deal, you guys. All right. So those people are going to get more of a shout out. Oh, and by the way, you're going to, those of you that are attending the party next Monday, you're going to get your prizes in person. Everyone else, they're going to be mailed. I did not mail them as you were earning them because I realized, what if you earned the earrings, but then you were also going to get the coaster and you were also going to get the bracelets. So I didn't want to mail out a million things. That also would be just a lot for my assistant to figure out. So we're doing it all at once. We had to wait for the reports to populate so that she can see the list and names of everybody. Because believe it or not, I don't know why, but she just doesn't know every face on here. I mean, okay. Okay, whatever. All right, very good. All right, now let's recognize stars, Cece. So this I'm going to read, I think, right? I don't know if there's a graphic for that. Okay, so we're going to recognize, I'm going to shout out all of our stars from last quarter. Oh, yep, I am. I'm going to get all the right papers in front of me. Okay, and we're going to shout out last quarter and then our 4 quarter stars. Okay, so for Courage Nation, last quarter, Sapphire Stars is Maggie Fortman, Val Beardsley, Whit Diggity. Then moving up to Ruby is Christy Jorgensen. I'm sorry, not Ruby. 3,000. Diamond. Christy Jorgensen. Am I right? I'm looking at points. Okay. I was right. It's Ruby. It's okay. Points are different than, okay. I got it. I'm not new, but I sometimes seem like it. Okay. Ruby Star, Christy Jorgensen and Rockstar Rhonda Deaver. And then moving up to Diamond. Now moving up to Diamond is Ashley Zelli and Bethany Scott and Andrea Gracielny. And then Pearl Star, Queen Mom, Dory Anderson. Okay. Congratulations to all of you. And then a shout out to our 4 quarter stars. Okay. Our 4 quarter stars for the year: Maggie, Whitney, Christy, Rhonda, Ashley, Bethany, Andrea, and Dory.
Sounds right to me.
Yes. Okay. And And yay, and yay, and yay, and yay, and yay. Okay, so our stars got lunch after a 4-quarter celebration in the Chicago area sales director meeting, but 3 of these beautiful ladies couldn't come. Whitney, Maggie, and we were missing one more. Whitney, Maggie, and Christy. So you will be getting a little special treat in the mail where you can take yourself to lunch, okay? At a place that you like, okay? Because we got to spend that time together and we treated our stars to a meal. So hang tight, Whitney, Maggie, and Christy, while we figure out where's a lunch treat that you want to go to locally in your area. And we will either get you a gift card for that or pick up your bill after you tell us you went. We'll Venmo you. Okay. Either way. So it's not exactly the same. I know that, but it's still a meal on your sales director to show our appreciation and our congrats to you for your 4-quarter star of excellence. Okay.
Love it.
Okay. What else, Cece? What else is scrolling down the list?
4-quarter stars and stars. And then we've got just a quick shout out to Rockstar Rhonda Deaver and A-Team Tracy Pomeroy for taking advantage of our makeover contest, which was very simple, simply sharing the new summer products with friends and family that are important to you. So we had dozens of entries, which was really awesome. So between the 4 of us, y'all, it was your sales directors and Rhonda and Tracy. So they are in some pretty cool company, just saying. So we're excited to gather those. We're gathering all of that information. So thank you for your patience, and we'll get back to you in the next couple of days with winners of the Ted Baker purse, other Mary Kay prizes, and some fabulous consultant prizes too. So we're really excited to update you guys of the winners on those. So speaking of makeover contests, we've got some really great Mary Kay information to share too. So should we go that route with
Yes.
those screen shares?
Yes. Yes.
Great. All right, then we will start it off with that. So let me pull that one up. Insert Jeopardy theme song here.
My boa is now a belt.
There we go.
It's not on my shoulders anymore. Now it's around my waist.
Okay. And go. Okay. Oh, that's just that and cute.
It's just that and cute. Okay. So you guys can check out the details on In Touch, but basically there's a new makeover contest from Mary Kay beginning July 15th. This is a graphic you can share with anybody. Okay. So this is a consultant graphic that can be shared with your clients. So as of July 15th, there's going to be a makeover contest through the company. I did not look at the details yet, you guys. There just simply hasn't been time to do it all yet. But I would encourage you to do it. And of course, we will promote it big time locally as well. And I always like to do incentives for makeover contests, like offering something free just for getting together with you and entering whatever said contest it is. And I gotta say, we've had some really good luck in the past when Mary Kay does contests. Like Whitney won a big ol' prize during the pandemic when they did the consultant one, and she won a whole makeover thing and got all this. She got this nice photo shoot and lights and lots of cool stuff. So like our team kind of does, our team does well when the company is when we're involved. Let me just say that when we're involved, our team does well. So I'm going to encourage you to do that. And like I said, I don't know yet the parameters, but the Mary Kay contests are fun, and we love doing them. Yeah. So what's next, Cece?
Let's talk about Power Up and Grow.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. So you guys, the company, we don't have a lot of details yet. It is only the 2nd. All this stuff just came to us as of yesterday. So what the company is going to do for the Power Up challenge for this new coming seminar year is it's not going to be 700 like it was this last year. It's going back to being 600. Okay. But what they're going to do is instead of recognizing just at the end, they're going to recognize in 2-month increments. Okay. So when you do the 600 wholesale challenge, placing a 600, sell enough product to place a $600 wholesale order in July and August. So when you do it both months, you're going to get a 4-pack of earrings from Mary Kay. That will be your prize. And you'll get an additional 400 points for your star that will be added onto your star when it's finished September 15th. Okay. So you're getting a real prize and points. And can I just tell you how much I love this? Because we all love the star points. People that are placing consistent 600s are stars.
Mm-hmm.
So why not give you extra points, right? For your consistency.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I also love personally that they're dividing it into smaller chunks, because when you have people that join Mary Kay the second half of the year, particularly the last quarter of the year, and let's say, which we had, like people joined in April and they did April, May, June. Well, they were only in 3 months, right? Well, they were consistent for the whole 3 months that they were in, but it didn't count. They didn't get to count for year long. Now, should they? Not necessarily, but it's not their fault. They were only in 3 months, right? So that's what I like about this, is that it's giving everybody an opportunity to earn all year long, particularly the ones who are going to come in the end of the year. Now, Cece and I are still going to recognize, your sales directors are still going to recognize our 12-month achievers. We're still going to track it, and keep telling everybody, these people have done it 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, whatever. So we'll track that, and we'll still do something special at year end. But we wanted you to know that the company is doing it in 2-month increments. Okay. And then Power Up and Grow. The reason it's called that is because sales directors are given a challenge August through January to debut a brand new sales director. And the new sales director will receive this bracelet. I believe that's who gets the bracelet, right? At leadership. Yes. And then when sales directors have 2 or more offspring sales directors between now and January, the offspring and the senior director gets to go to a hat bar and create their own hat.
So fun.
In Nashville, that's going to be a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So being a leader in Nashville, absolutely. And then Cece, could you also show the DIQ update one? Because for those of you considering leadership, and let's have a conversation about that. The company is making it a little bit, I'm going to say, easier to start the DIQ process, and then it gains momentum. So what do I mean? If you decide you're only going to take 3 months, the first month, all you need is 3,600 production. The second month, 4,000. The third month, 4,500, which gives you the 13,500 that you need, right? Am I right? Is that? I think it gives you 30. Well, whatever. No, that doesn't give you 13,500, but it's the minimum that you need each month.
Right.
But what I want you to see about it is that it's easier to start than your first month. That's what they're doing, is making it easier for you to kick out of the gate with DIQ in your first month.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you choose to do it all 4 months, the total is still 18,000. The total is still 18,000 instead of 13,500 to take that extra month. And it's only 4,500 in the last month. That's the minimum. So again, these things are just coming across our desk. So we haven't had really a chance to learn it all yet, but we will. So stay tuned, because we'll work through that with you guys. Okay. And I think we should, okay, let's go to the $400,000 bar pin, because Mac Unit, I was tracking, and we were 413,000 $497 retail
That's
for
awesome.
this seminar year. Yes, I am very proud, very, very proud of that. And even the last month in June, we had an $18,000 wholesale month with our base team of consultants. Okay. That was not any new team members ordering. That was our base team did 18,000 in the month of June with the 124 people that we have on our team, and 40% of those team members ordered in the month of June to get to that 18,000. So shout out Mac unit. And then let's just show them, we better show them where we rank in the state after telling them that, because we're number 7 again, Mac unit ranking number 7 in the state of Wisconsin. That's the 3rd month in a row, by the way. Okay. Number 7 in retail sales. And for most improved, we were number 13 most improved for the month of June, which is also a big deal because, as you know, that means that's beating what we are doing. Okay. That's not what everybody else is doing. Okay. So our ranking in the state as number 7 means we're number 7 of probably about 150 or so teams in the state. I'm not even totally sure how many teams there are. It's awesome. But what I really like about the most improved number is that means we're beating what we did before. Okay. And that's important. That's really, really important, because last year at this time, we actually were $450,000 unit club, and we were ranked number 9 in the state.
Huh.
So this year we were lower, but in June, we were number 7. Okay. Now I'm telling you that because, see, the ranking is also based on other people, right?
Mhm.
But the improvement ranking is based on us beating what we've done before. And that's a really, really big deal. Okay. That means we're on the right track. So anytime we're ranking in improvement, that to me is big, because that means we're improving, and that's what we want. Okay. That's what we want. Okay. Cece, do we have any other graphics? Do we have sparkle and shine?
Yes, we've got Sparkle and Shine.
Okay. We're going to show you guys. So now there was a time, a long time ago, that we were counting items to be sold by a certain time of the month. Okay. And many of you really liked the item challenge. It was 30 items in your first 15 days of the month. And everybody liked tracking it, and they liked coming up with different themes for it. And you guys seem to really dig it. So we're going to do a version of that coming back for the new seminar year. This is the July tracking sheet, which, if it's not in the boards app yet, it will be before the night is over. Okay. So we will track this all year. Okay. This is so great for you, because when you see it in front of you, it's really easy to figure out, oh gosh, I'm doing really great, or, oh, I bet I could get a couple more. And we're not sure what prizes are going to be yet, or anything, or the recognition. We simply want you to have something to come out of the gate. Okay. So in the month, you could sell 25 items, 50 items, 75, 100, or 125 items. And before you ask the question, I will already answer it. If you sell a miracle set, yes, that's 4 items. If you sell microderm, yes, that's 2 items. If you sell a compact full of 4 eyeshadows, yes, that's 5 items. Okay. If it's a product, it counts as an item. Okay. So if you see at the top there where it says 300 wholesale by the 15th, we're also going to start recognizing those consultants that are starting the month early, that are kicking it out earlier in the month, and have put in half of their 600 in the beginning of the month. Now, if you're tracking your items sold, chances are you're going to need to put in an order at the beginning of the month, right? And this is talking about gifts. And again, we don't know what those prizes are going to be, or how often we're going to do them, because it's not always about the prize. We're all aware of that. It's about the achievement. It's about the accomplishment. It's about the recognition and the, hey, I just did that. And if you've never tracked items sold before, let's track it in July and see what happens.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. In my experience of tracking, Cece, you can go ahead and take that off. In my experience of tracking, you guys, what has happened for me is that the first month I track something, it's like, oh, not so great. Okay. And then the next month I start tracking it. I'm like, oh, I did better. And then the third month, I'm like, oh, I'm really doing good now. Okay. So I'm actually, my white voids are down there that I have to clean up from the faces. Okay. And I'm going to put them, I figured out what I'm going to do. And if this serves you, great. I'm going to take my whiteboards and it's Sharpie. I'm going to put 1 through 30 for faces, 1 through 10 for personal interviews, 1 through 5 for personal team members. Okay. In Sharpie. And then with my dry erase, every month, I'll just write the names and who I talk to. Okay. And then I'm going to have a separate one, which I already do, for our unit and the people that you guys have spoken to or that we've spoken to together and tracking our unit growth. Okay. But I'm like, I get tired of erasing and putting it back on there and everything. And I'm like, Lisa, think outside the box here. If you're literally, there's stuff you're literally erasing and putting back on every single month, why don't you just do that in Sharpie? So if that serves you, these are just small ones from Target. Okay. So the black is now going to be Sharpie. The black will be Sharpie, and then the blue will still be the dry erase. Okay. And then, and they don't cost that much. They're really not that much at all. And I haven't hung them up on the wall because I put them where I can constantly walking around my office with them. So if that idea serves you, if it's in front of you, it's easy to track. If you see it, you'll track it. So if you print that tracking sheet that we just gave you and you tuck it into your date book, or you put it up by your desk, or your, wherever your product is, and you're counting those items, you are gonna get excited yourself, like, oh my gosh, I'm closer to 25 than I thought I was. Or, wow, I've never sold 25 before, and look what I just did. Or, oh my gosh, I'm almost at 50. I bet I could do 75. And what's fun about it, one of the things that's fun about it is everybody needs a mascara or a lip gloss. Okay. Every woman in the world needs a mascara or a lip gloss. And if you're like 1 or 2 items shy from reaching that goal, you could call darn near anybody and be like, girl, can you just get a gloss or a mascara? I'm almost at this awesome goal. And people will be like, yeah, sure. It's not pushy. It's not weird. It's literally a lip gloss or a mascara. Chances are you'll even get more from it, but it's just something that simple. Every time we do an item challenge, I reach out to people that are not even clients yet and say, I literally have an item challenge goal. I know you're not a client. Could you use a mascara or a lip gloss or a face wash? That was what I got from a top sales director one time. Say face wash, mascara, or lip gloss, and see what they say, because everyone uses one of those 3 things, or they should be, right? And it's simple. And then it'll lead to a conversation, and it'll lead to something bigger, or it could potentially lead to your makeover contest. A makeover contest is a really great way to reach out to people that are not your clients to get into a contest. You're not asking them to buy something, right? You're asking them if they want to get into a makeover contest. Okay. Does anyone, I'm going to take myself off a spotlight. Does anyone have questions or comments on anything that you just heard? What are you excited about?
I'm excited for the new year and stuff. I'm very excited for the things that are coming through corporate. I actually stopped and set myself up a little bit more for the year, so that's a first for me. So I'm very excited about that and the direction that I'm going.
Awesome. Awesome. Congratulations.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Well, we're excited, and our goal, you guys, and that more stuff will come around this, but the major goal is double the bubble. Double the bubble. All right. We're going to double our unit size. So everything is going to be around doubling, and you can double anything. The main umbrella is doubling the unit size. So the main thing, okay? But under it could be you doubled last July's wholesale, or you doubled last July's how many faces you saw, or you doubled last July's retail sales that you sold, or you doubled last July's booking attempts, or new names, or maybe you got 5 new clients last July and this July you get 10, or double the amount of time you spend making booking calls, or maybe you double the amount of time that you've actually spent on your business. Maybe if you work it an hour a week, maybe this year you work it 2 hours a week. If you're normally holding 1 party a month, maybe you hold 2 parties a month. If you're holding 1 a week, maybe you hold 2 a week. If you're seeing 10 faces, maybe you see 20 faces, okay? It can literally be, we want this to excite you also, okay? We want it to excite you also. And how we are building this national area is simply more people in the Mary Kay pink bubble. That's it. And it starts with you, and it starts with 1. Just that simple. It starts with you, and it starts with 1. So 124 MAC unit members as of June 30th. We didn't lose anybody, and no T status fell off in July. So the goal is 248 by June 30th, okay? That is 6 times the amount of new people that we had for 2025. 6 times the amount. And I'm like, well, why not? Because what we focus on grows, right? So literally, if all 124 MAC unit members had 1 new team member, just 1 in the entire year, there's 248. Okay. Now, I know people are going to come and people are going to go. So it's probably going to take more than twice the amount of people to actually get to that 248 by the end of the year. We will also undoubtedly have offspring. So that'll take 30 people back out. Okay. But it doesn't matter. The goal is still to double the bubble. I got that idea from Nancy Moser a couple of Junes ago. And I said, well, I can't present it in June. That has to be a July 1 start. That has to be a July 1 start date. Okay. And for seminar 2025, we were all about build the hive. So we are building the hive in 2025 for sure. But for 2026, it's double the bubble. Okay. Double the bubble. So what are the 4, and you guys can shout this out, unmute yourself, whatever. What are the 4 things women are looking for?
Community,
Place to belong.
Community and a place to belong. Yep. Those 2 go together. What's the second?
Connection.
Connection goes with community and a place to belong. Yep. And that's 100% correct. What else?
Money.
Money. Money is one of the 4. Yep. What else? Who are you? What are you?
Yeah.
Other women.
Yes. Quality girlfriends. Yes. Quality girlfriends. And time. And time. So it's the community, the sense of belonging, quality girlfriends, time, and money. And remember, we're not asking people to do more. We're asking people to be more. be more confident, be more present for your family, for your community, for your work. Be more, not do more. Okay. So who's excited to double the bubble?
We should get some.
Oh, we're going to. We're going to. I got ideas. I got ideas. So there's going to be a year's worth of bubble stuff coming. Okay. Bubbles to blow, gum to chew. There's going to be bubble themes everywhere. Okay. We're going to double the bubble. And that also means more states. Okay. So we're in like 13 right now. So then maybe we get to 26. Okay. I mean, the goal is 50. And I don't just mean that there's a pink car because there's a team member there, but that we have clients in all 50 states as well. I'm super curious about that. Whitney, there was 2 times that Whitney had, right? 2 times where you were working on getting clients in every state. I feel like we did that a couple of different times.
Yep. I have several states.
I'm super curious. I'm super curious to see if we actually have all states represented for clients. We'll have to figure out a way to put a tracking out there of that, just simply to see if we have a client of a Courage Nation consultant in all 50 states. We do have, I get to mark off Michigan now. I wish she was on. I wish Kizzy was on. Can you see me going up to Michigan up here? Oh, move this. Here's Michigan. We're putting my new Kizzy in Michigan, our first team member in Michigan. Okay, so we got that going for us. Okay, and I told her she's in Detroit. I said we need strong, powerful women in Detroit, right? Strong, powerful Mary Kay ladies in Courage Nation Mary Kay family in Detroit. So she's excited to get her business started. Okay. Any last minute thoughts, ideas, anything else you guys want to share? Cease.
I'm just ready to get started. I have a new team member already yesterday, so I'm very excited. Yes, our Rising Fire unit goal is always 10, and I'm excited for this month when we actually do it.
Yes. Yes. The time is now.
Yep.
The time is now. All right, you guys, thank you so much for your time tonight. Listen to Cece's Box in the morning about the car pickup. You will be glad that you did. And please stay connected in the boards app for all events and happenings. By the way, the 30th was so fun with doing the date, the speed dating. That's our July 14th virtual also is speed dating again, because we had so much freaking fun doing it. And we had so much fun talking about doing it that I've got people that I've just talked about it since then that want to watch it. So if you didn't get an opportunity to watch it live on the 30th, you can go back and watch it. But that's what we're going to do again on the 14th. Cece's got that invite almost done again. So it was a lot of fun, and maybe there'll be different guys being held up for this one. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Lisa?
Legs on, but you can't tell.
Oh.
Yes.
I posted the link into my Facebook group with my clients today, because we don't have air conditioning at the office, so I didn't feel like working. So I was doing Mary Kay stuff, and I renamed it Laugh and Learn.
Oh, great.
Love it.
Because I was laughing really hard last night and obviously learning stuff. So I said, hey, I'm renaming this Laugh and Learn, but either way, go watch it.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. And then we did a Google, quick, a Google form for him to fill out afterwards. And by the way, Kizzy, my new team member, joined on the 30th at 10 o'clock after watching the video, after watching it with us, after watching how ridiculous we were. So it doesn't have to be that perfect. And if there's more that we can do for you, we would love to support you in any way that we can. If you would like a re-debut, if it's just been a long time since you've done a debut party and you want to do one again with your sales director, either in person or virtually, and just like do a relaunch or whatever, we're more than welcome to do that with you guys. Those are really fun. So our next in-person, then real quick, our next in-person is, of course, Monday is the holiday party, but Saturday the 12th at your director's home, Saturday the 12th, we're doing in-person skincare and dash out the door makeovers starting at 10 a.m. And from now on, the in-person events are going to be beauty bar style. At least we're going to try this for like the next several months. And then the on the face will be Saturday mornings in our home or at Fiddleheads. Okay. So we're discovering that Monday nights, the beauty bar theme is very successful. And we're trying to just keep things simple for you guys and shorter. Simple and shorter is what we're really trying to do for you guys. And then Monday, if you could please make sure you RSVP by the 5th so we can have everything prepared for Monday night, the 7th. Your RSVP is due by the 5th. That's also in the boards app. It's also in Facebook album. So you can catch the link there, and we're excited to celebrate. Okay. Love you guys.
Awesome.
Have a great night.
Happy New Year.
Bye.